Hey, everybody. What is up? You're listening to Fireball Podcast with Ashleigh Mayfield, and this is episode 26. Hey, everybody. What is going on? I am so excited about today's episode. So many of you have been reaching out because I've been speaking in other avenues on other platforms all about having money mindset. So you have been reaching out and you've been asking me to download some nuggets, some tips and tricks. So today we are going to dive into that, my friends. So you know the drill. Go ahead and buckle up, boo-boo. Brace for impact. As always, I'm going to ask if you find any value, do me a favor. Go ahead and leave us a 5-star review rating. Y'all know we're trying to get the word out. Y'all know I'm here to empower you, to make sure that you are dominant, that you are chasing after life with everything on the inside of you. That is my word. That is my mission. And if it aligns with you, go ahead and give us a 5-star rating. Also, write us a review. I guess like iTunes, Apple, like somebody out there in the interwebs really likes those reviews. So if you could do that, that'd be much appreciated. And of course, share it on social media. I love you guys inundate me every Monday, every Thursday when I'm dropping a new Fireball podcast. You guys just inundate me and you tag me. Thank you so much. I want you to know that I appreciate that so much. I feel the love. I feel the love. So thank you guys so much. So let's dive in today. Today, I want to talk about unworthiness. Oh my gosh, there's so many different avenues that we could talk about unworthiness. There's so many of you that tell me that you feel unworthy. Like, sis, what is going on? We have to change this immediately. But let's specifically talk about financial unworthiness. There are too many people that are out there that do not feel deserving of more. Now, maybe you're looking at it from an aspect because you're thinking about like starving kids in Africa and how they don't have a lot and how, you want to be really modest and you want to be really humble. And that's really awesome. And I commend you. But I dare to say like 98 out of 100 of you, that is not why you do that. You do it for other various reasons. Maybe you do it and you are not liking the effect of having this mindset. For whatever reason, you don't even really know how you developed this mindset or where it came from, but you have a bad mindset whenever it comes to money. And you feel extremely unworthy. Like, who am I to succeed? Who am I to have money? I've been told XYZ. And so this affects like multiple different areas of your life. This is literally holding you back from getting exactly what it is that you want. This is holding you back from success. This is stopping your business from moving forward. You want to be an entrepreneur. You want to go out there and you want to do the dang thing and you want to be able to provide better for your kids and you want to be able to have your husband stop working overtime and you want to be able to make an impact and a difference in the world. You are not going to do that with an unworthy mindset because of your money. You have to want the money as well. Money is a good thing, my friend. You can do so many good things. You can give so mmany blessings. I say this very humbly. I'm not one of those people that wants to go out and just, Instagram or Facebook, all the good deeds that I do in the world. But you know what? I have this dream and this vision of something that I really want to do that's really outlandish, that's really incredible with money. And I'm not in a position where I can do that yet. I mean, I could do that, but it would, we have other responsibilities right now. And so it's like a huge thing that I want to cross off my dream board one day, right? And I don't have the ability to do it just yet. But what I can tell you is that the other day I saw I was getting gas and I saw a lady that was parked next to me. I pulled up right next to her. There was a few ladies in the car. They had some kids in the back seat. And long story short, I felt the need to bless them financially. What's so funny is just that morning, because I was across state, just that morning, my husband said, put some cash in your wallet. Put some cash in your wallet. He's like, I went to Publix the other day and their card system was down. The ATM was backed up. He's like, I was so grateful that I brought cash in my wallet. He's like, just put some cash in your wallet. And I'm so grateful for those God-designed in divine moments where he like led me to that gas station where I was parked next to that woman. And when I went inside to use the restroom and grab a snack, and when I came out, I felt led to just sow a blessing into her life. I don't know who she is. I didn't need a thank you. I didn't need to take a picture of it. Although I don't think there's anything wrong with sharing that you're doing good deeds. You see, I believe that we need more good people that will have money, more good people that God can use to be able to push his mission forward, to be able to push your calling forward, to be able to make a difference in people's lives. And so I say that to you very humbly, but I say that in a way that, man, if I had an unworthiness mindset about money, and I had not made a difference in my life, and I had not done some incredible financial, amazing things and these big feats that I've been able to conquer, if I had not done that, if I had not worked so hard over the last 4 years, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Because 4 years ago, Ashleigh Mayfield, 4 years ago, drowning in debt, Ashleigh Mayfield, who was like afraid of money and afraid of responsibility and afraid to think big because it was like a tease. Oh, I would have never given my money away. Absolutely not. And so I'm so grateful that I no longer have, and I don't come to the plate with this unworthiness mindset, but I come like, I want more. God, you can trust me. I am responsible, right? And so sometimes it literally just stops our business, and we're stopping our giftings. We're stopping our ability to give and change lives because of our financial mindset, because of our money mindset. What about like denying yourself just like basic excitement, basic enjoyment of life? Some of you have never gotten a massage. Like, let's go ahead and talk about it, sis. Massages are amazing. Now, if you're anything like me and physical touch is 1000% not your love language, you will definitely have to get over that. But you need to go get yourself a massage. You need to invest like $50, $100. I don't even know. Go get you a 60-minute massage, girlfriend. It will literally change your life, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You're literally holding yourself back because of your unworthiness mindset of money, of like basic enjoyment and things that are in the world that you can take advantage of. Many of us are so busy putting other people first that we're literally sabotaging ourselves. So we're going to dive into that. And I find really that a lot of times we're so afraid to say what it is that we want out of fear. So I run a successful online business. Me and my husband have multiple streams of income, but one of them is running an online business, right? And with that, I have had the ability to pour into thousands of women. Now, that's just like my direct organization. I also make an impact of like tens upon tens upon tens of thousands of women like across the globe. And it's so honoring and I love it. But this is what I can tell you. Whenever people come and they join my business and I talk to them and I say, what is it that you want? You know, you would think that they were just like, man, $1,000 could literally change my life. And I will tell you that like 1 out of 100 women approach me like that. They're very direct. They're very candid. They know exactly what they want, why they need it, and they're unapologetic about saying it. And I just find that that's how more women should be. We should literally stop being afraid and stop allowing the fear of appearances. What do we think? Blah, blah, blah. And so many women do not get what it is that they want because they won't just say it, specifically when it comes to money. And so stop allowing the fear, the doubt, the thoughts of other people, all this inconsequential stuff to stop us from just going after and getting exactly what it is that we want. Right? If I'm showing up to school and I want an A on the test, I'm gonna be like, I freaking want an A on this test. And so then I'm going to show up as if I deserve an A on the test. I'm going to make sure that I study. I'm going to make sure that I get some tutoring. I'm going to get in like a peer group where we're asking each other questions and quizzing each other, like whatever the case may be, right? I'm going to show up and do all of my part in order to get that A. I'm not going to sit back and be like, maybe, I'd like an A, but if I got a C, like a C is average, and I think that's fine. As long as I'm getting something is better than nothing. Have you ever said that, my friend? Have you ever said that? Have you ever said something is better than nothing? What does that, literally, what does that even mean? Something is better than nothing? And then you're the person that gets upset when you have $20 in your paycheck? Like, are you kidding me right now? No, sis. No. It's 2020. We're going to start calling things as if they were so. We're going to start speaking out the things that it is that we want, and we're not going to be bound by fear. So there are 4 different mindsets that can dive into the unworthiness of money that I crafted, and I want to know which one do you identify with, okay? So sit back, buckle up, brace for impact. We got to talk about this, okay? So 4 different mindsets that you can qualify for, fall into if you feel unworthy of money, you feel unworthy of success, you feel unworthy of achieving nice things, of having recognition, all of that. Money is tied into all of that, okay? And so here are the 4 mindsets. Number 1 is just the victim. Are you just plain a victim? Are you someone that, you show up with your money mindset and you're constantly focused on the lack? You're constantly coming from a place of struggle. Like, oh, that only happens for lucky people, or you must be one of the chosen people, or, there's only a few people that sit at the top fat and happy, and success is limited, and woe is me. She advanced and I didn't, so therefore she's better than me. Like, it's this victim mindset. It's the scarcity mindset. And we have got to change that. Success is not limited. The only limit that you have is your thinking, right? You are your biggest obstacle. You are your biggest limit, the 5.5 inches between your freaking ears, okay? And so success is not limited. And I think that's one thing that I love about entrepreneurship is if you know who you are and you know what you want and you know what problem you solve and you're just like a really hard worker that has work ethic, my God, you can absolutely change you change life. You change life. You're going to make a huge impact, right? But if you're sitting back playing victim, thinking that money is limited, thinking that money doesn't want to come your way, thinking that you're not good at money and woe is me and you don't understand how I was raised. Okay, well, I was raised with a single mom and we grew up in a single wide trailer. So come at me, bro. Come at me. And I know people that were worse off than me. Okay, yeah, we were on food stamps growing up. I could sit there and be like, oh, well, I just don't know. You could give yourself all the excuses in the book. And that's what I find victims do. I'm not saying that you are a victim of a circumstance. That is a different situation. But I'm talking about you have the mindset of a victim. Like, woe is me. I just don't understand how. Like so many people, I don't understand how. Well, Betty, it's because you're not resourceful. It's because the people who want money were out here saying exactly what it is that we want, exactly what it is that we need in order to change our life. We're not afraid to say the car we want. We're not afraid to say the financial goal that we want. We're not afraid to say, hey, this really sucks in my life and I want it to change. I don't like that my house looks like this. I don't like that, I don't XYZ. Fill in the blank. I don't like that my kids are on discounted lunch and I can't pay for their lunch. They have to get discounted lunch or whatever, free lunch because I don't have a good job. I don't like that I can't put my kids in a better school. You can sit back and say, oh, woe is me. Only lucky people can put their kids in private school. Only lucky people get brand new cars. No, that's not true. That's not true. You have to stop playing victim. You have to go after what it is that you want. You have to understand that success is not limited. Only your thinking is limited. What about the negotiator? The negotiator, in order for them to receive something, they have to give something. So there constantly has to be an exchange in their life. They have to give to receive love. And so many of us, we have fallen prey to that. Maybe you grew up in a household where anytime you got in trouble, and I can tell you this is what was true for me. Anytime I got in trouble, my mom would buy me something. She would yell at me really bad. And then she would buy me something. And I learned to associate money with getting in trouble. And I had to get in trouble in order to receive something. I had to give something. I had to give the ability to get yelled at, the ability to get degraded, the ability, whatever the case may be. There was an exchange. Oh, so if she yells at me, it's okay if she buys me something. Okay, I get it now. Here's an exchange. And maybe you're the one giving. Maybe you're the one that's giving so people can like you. Oh, I want your love, so I'm going to give you something. I'm not just worthy of receiving, right? And having a strong money mindset. You see, a lot of people are really good givers, but they're not really good receivers. And I've had to learn that it is okay to receive. It is okay to just be blessed. So interesting. In the last week, I have been blessed with something that was free, something that would have cost over $1,000, okay? And this person gave it to me for free. And there's a whole story about it, and that'll come out over time, but I was dumbfounded. And at first, it's easy to sit back and say, oh my gosh, well, is there a hidden agenda or what do they really want or blah, 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 blah. And there was an exchange there. There was a little bit of an exchange there, just like, hey, if you could blah, 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 I'll do this for free. Cool. Awesome. But I was able to receive this blessing where the thing that they were exchanging did not equate to what it is they were giving me. And it was this incredible gift. And I was like, God, you're amazing. I received this. I literally received this. And what you don't understand is if you're constantly showing up with a negotiating mindset, you see, sometimes God can bring the blessing in your path without the money. But if you're constantly thinking that you need the money in order to negotiate, you're going to miss the blessing. You are going to miss it. God could have downloaded an extra $1,000. I mean, it's something I could have paid for. God could have downloaded $1,000 through some miraculous way, whether that's payment increase, Jason got extra money, whatever, other streams of income, whatever. But he didn't do that. He just brought the blessing. I didn't have to negotiate it. I didn't have to, am I good enough? No, I didn't have to do any of that. I was able to just receive. And it felt so freaking good, you guys. Don't be the negotiator when you show up to money. Don't be the negotiator when someone wants to bless you, when someone wants to help you, when someone wants to further your mission, your passion, whatever the case may be. Don't try to negotiate it. You just receive. What about the avoider? I can tell you in my money mindset, I sat as the avoider for a very long time. So up until about 5 years ago, I was over the finances in the Mayfield household. And let me tell you how amazing I was at that. Well, I wasn't. And so I sucked. And so my mindset of tracking our finances looked like me having a note section on my iPhone. And I would literally say whether something was paid or not. And I avoided the responsibility at all costs. I literally would pay the bills the day that they were due, if not late. I can't tell you how many times we got a pink slip in the mail, threatened that something was going to shut off. If there was a bill that had to go in the mailbox and I had to actually like lick the envelope, put a stamp, walk my fat tail across the street, and lift up the flag, like it wasn't happening, okay? And so I avoided the responsibility. And so many times we show up in our money mindset with this avoider mentality. Well, I'm gonna avoid looking at the bank account. I'm gonna avoid responsibility. Y'all the people that be, dropping money on the club and you ain't paying your rent on time, okay? Shout out to that rap artist, okay? But that is the reality, is you avoid the responsibility. And it's almost like I'm not good enough, I'm unworthy, so I'm just gonna avoid it all. But you wonder why you're constantly living in lack. You wonder why you constantly, not even a mindset of scarcity, you have a life of scarcity. You have nothing because money does not trust you. Because God can't trust you. How is he going to bring a blessing in your life if you're irresponsible, right? And so avoiding it, we tend to blow all of our money. And I can tell you, before we went 100% debt-free, I was almost an avoider of responsibility. And so it's so funny how much when you start winning with money and when you start increasing your money mindset, how much everything just comes into an alignment and everything shifts. So when I didn't have money, I wanted to spend all the money I had. That literally makes no sense. I'm fully aware of that. But check this out. So we had no money. Our credit card would be maxed out. We would probably have $23 available on it, right? Once the minimum payment went through, it would be $23. And I would be like, oh my gosh, I could probably go buy a tank top from Target. And I would literally stop at Target on my way home and I would buy a tank top, like a $12.99 tank top. And if they had a 2 for $18, I was like, what? Your girl got a deal at Target today, okay? What a terrible mindset. What a terrible mindset. I had nothing, so I wanted to use it all. I wanted to avoid the responsibility. And now that money is abundant and, we're very, very blessed right now. And now that I live that way, I don't find myself buying frivolous things in Target, 2 for $18 tank tops. You know what I mean? And so it's so crazy when you just stop avoiding the responsibility and you actually grow your money mindset, how much your life can change. But this is where I find most people. I find most people in the last category, whether it was how we grew up, how we were raised, what our exposure was, all of these things play into our money mindset, but it's the self-sabotager. How many of you, it is literally your mindset. No one else did it to you. You're just a product of your experiences. It's just your mindset. And so you literally will repeat negative habits just to stay where you're at. It's a control thing. And so for you, you almost approach money with, how dare I want more? How dare I? There's other people that are worse off than us, and you literally just self-sabotage for absolutely no reason. How dare I want more? And you're so afraid of what other people think. Well, what do they think if I buy the Gucci belt? What do they think if I bought a car cash? What do they think if I change neighborhoods? And maybe it's your family. Maybe, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? The Jones? Yeah, mother trucker, maybe I am the Jones, okay? But I pay everything in cash. Thank you. Okay. You know what I mean? And so we literally will self-sabotage. This person has a very low self-esteem when it comes to money. They're very sensitive to other people's opinions. And they're so consumed with the fear, the doubt, the sensitivity of other people's opinions that it's going to rob them of increasing their money mindset. They care too much what people think about what they drive. They don't want to put up with the naysayers of the words. Well, oftentimes I find that people disrespect you because you tolerate it. And that's a whole nother podcast. You have to teach people how to treat you, right? And so I have friends who will get bulldozed over and they'll say the most outlandish things like, oh my gosh, this person said this to me. This person said this. Sis, the way I carry myself, the way I posture myself, the way I conduct myself, the way I think about money, you're not coming at me sideways because my energy won't let you. And if you do, you're going to find out right quick in a hurry that you better beep, back that up. Y'all know what I'm saying? Because I'm so true to who I am, I've postured myself in a way where I will no longer feel bad about wanting more money. I will no longer feel bad about what I drive, where I live, what I wear, because I said so. Because I said so and because I can. And I'm sorry that you are so lack-minded and you are so scarcity-minded and you are so poor because you are not responsible, that you feel the need to cast judgment on other people, right? Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed that it's only broke people that are talking about how much money other people are making? Like successful people want other people to be successful. I would not be talking to you on money mindset if I did not want you to have absolute 1000% confidence and freedom in your ability to earn unlimited income. Unlimited income. Why not? Why not you, sis? You can. You absolutely can. But you can't approach money with this unworthiness. You can't self-sabotage. You can't constantly count yourself out or discredit yourself or feel unworthy or this, that, the other. You've got to change what you tell yourself. And so here's something very simple. It's not rocket science, you guys. It's just about doing the work. And you're going to find a lot of that on your path to success, on your path to entrepreneurship, on your path to bettering your life and making an impact in the world. You're going to find that a lot of the things, like the key principles or the little like breadcrumbs that are left, it's not rocket science. This isn't difficult stuff. You don't need to go I don't even know, paint an elephant and eat a butterfly. You don't need to do anything weird, okay? You literally just need to show up and do the work. And a lot of times people are not willing to change their habits, change their mindset, and do the hard work. That's it. So I'm going to give you something very simple that has made a huge difference in my life. I don't know any other way to tell you. I think some people think that I've got some super secret galactic black book that's in my back pocket that I'm ooh, mwah, here's all the secrets to my success. No, I'm literally going to tell you right now. I had to start monitoring my words and my feelings around money. Does that not sound so stupid? I fully receive that sounds ridiculous. I'm fully aware of that because you're really? That really? Mm-hmm. No, for real. I had to start watching my words. How many of you say the most outlandish words? How many of you are oh my God, we can't afford that? What? What did you just say? Oh my gosh. You wonder why you feel unworthy of money. Oh, we have to wait till next payday. Oh, money doesn't grow on trees. Baby, what do you think we are? The Jones? Are you out of your mind? Oh my gosh, this is so expensive. How many of you guys say these things? That's immediately creating this realm of unworthiness, whether you're the avoider, the negotiator, whatever you are of the 4 categories that I listed, right? You're immediately hurting yourself because of the words. And I've had to be able to look at money and reframe it. And instead of, okay, so maybe I can't afford it in that moment. Maybe in that moment, the truth is, because I'm very much a realist, the truth is I can't afford it. Okay, so what do I need to do to make it happen? Because can't isn't an option. If I really wanted that, if I really wanted it, how do I make it happen? How do I make it happen? I've got to be solution-minded now. And so it's a different perspective. When you change your perspective, your whole world changes, right? That makes sense, not rocket science. And so there was one time I wanted my first pair of red bottom shoes. I was in a financial position. I could have went out and bought them immediately. Within 30 seconds, gone on the website, purchased them, okay? And they're $900 pair of shoes, right? The shoes that I wanted. And I didn't do that though. I wanted to make myself earn it to prove to myself that I'm a hard worker, and that's what I did. And I was able to go out and do it. But I didn't sit back and say oh, I'm just going to do it, or, oh, those are so expensive, blah, blah. And I was worried. I was worried of the judgment of people at first. You know what? I don't give a hot fart. I can afford some red bottoms, and so I want some gosh darn red bottoms. And that's what I wanted. And guess what? I'm going to get me another pair. And if that pisses you off, boo-boo, lean in closer, because I'm probably going to get me a third pair down the road, okay? Once a year, mama going to be getting some red bottoms because I can. But I went and did it. And, I had to watch my words around it. I could have sat back and been oh my God, $900, that's really expensive for a pair of shoes. No, I love them. I literally love them. When I put them on, I feel like a dominant boss babe. I will stomp on your throat if you come at me. OMG, do not mess with me when I'm wearing my red bottoms. I'm a fierce beast. I'm out of control. I am unstoppable. I become a different human. And that is so worth for me to have that mindset. That is worth way more than $900. Do you guys feel what I'm saying? It's worth so much more. You are worth so much more. So what are the words you say whenever you approach money, think about money, look at money? Are you constantly talking negative about money in your spouse? Is it this moment of discontent whenever you and your husband get together? Can you even talk about finances? I can't tell you for how many years me and Jason couldn't even have a civil conversation about money because I would end up crying. He would end up being frustrated. And 9 times out of 10, it led back that I was running our finances off the notes section on my Apple phone. So I'm not saying it was the most responsible thing I've ever done. I'm just saying, I got it done. We didn't have anything repossessed. We were doing good. But it wasn't very responsible. And so what are your words around money? How are you showing up around money? And then how does it feel? How does it feel? Oh my gosh, you have to create a new feeling around it. Notice I didn't say thoughts because you're always going to think that these weird, irrational thoughts just come in our brain. They're like these suppressed memories that pop up out of nowhere and you're like, oh my gosh, why did I just think that person was ugly? Don't try to be modest. You think it, I think it. We just have these stupid thoughts that happen sometimes, okay? And so, but don't put any feeling to it. A thought really isn't a thought until you put emotion to it. Right? That makes sense. And so what are your feelings around money? If you're showing up and money is constantly heavy, it's a burden, it's frustrating, it makes you cry, it makes you depressed, you get anxiety. Like these are all negative feelings. And so you need to attach a new emotion to it. How is it going to make you feel whenever you get exactly what it is that you want? That's why it's so important that you know what you want. Do you see how this is all like coming full circle here? Like you can't approach money with a level of unworthiness. And if you just wait until you feel ready and you feel good, you're going to be waiting for the rest of your life. You have to call out exactly what it is that you want. You need to bottle your feelings up and put them on the shelf, and you need to say what it is that you want. And then whatever it is that you want, you open up your feelings and you attach new feelings to that. You say, okay, I want to pay off all my debt. Okay, that's an awesome goal. How long will it take you? How much debt do you have? You got to break it down, right? And then you have to attach a feeling. How good is it going to feel? Think about that. It's not a tease. Every day you have to show up and create those new feelings. Every day, sister. If you don't prioritize that, you're not serious. We prioritize what we're serious about. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. How bad do you want to rewire your brain? How bad do you want to reset your money mindset? You guys, there's no super secret galactic tip. I'm literally telling you, you have to show up every day. It doesn't matter if you take 60 seconds, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 15 minutes, just show up. It'll evolve. It'll grow. You're bad before you're good. You're good before you're great before you're legendary, okay? But you've got to show up and you've got to attach a new emotion to it. And so how good is it going to feel whenever you go 100% debt-free? Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. Like, can you imagine it? You're literally going to go in and you are going to put the payment in and it's going to be like $647.02. And you're going to be looking at your husband and you guys are going to be smiling really big because you're like, oh my God, $647.02. Like, this is going to be so incredible. And then you're going to hit the button and it's going to say payment has been accepted. And then you're going to wait like 24 hours, 48 hours. And then you're going to get an email confirmation. Congratulations, your loan has been paid off and you just went 100% debt free. And you're going to look at your husband and it's going to be this amazing thing. You're going to be like, oh my God, babe, we just did it. And then you guys are going to like look at each other and you're going to pause and the world is going to stand still and it's going to be like straight up out of a movie scene where everything's like moving around you, but you guys are like super gliding. And then all of a sudden you're going to like embrace each other and you're going to hug and you're going to start laughing and you're going to start jumping up and down. And then you're probably going to start crying and he's probably going to do like his little man dance. Cause every man's got a little man dance. Y'all know what I'm saying? That little man dance. And then like, it's going to be this incredible moment. Like, could you just see that? Why are you not thinking of that? Why are you not creating that? Why are you not getting up? And if you're watching me on YouTube, you saw it, like, I just, like my posture changed. Man, I got excited when I started telling that story, right? How are you creating that experience in your head? What about like paying off all your debts so you could be the yes mom? Oh my gosh. So let's talk about the negative feelings. The negative feelings, how good does it feel every time you walk into the store and you have to say no to your kid? If you have a child like mine, little baby Gator, OMG, this girl wants everything. I could come back from the grocery store and she's like, did you get me anything? She is not a young lady that minces her words, okay? She wants what she wants when she wants it. And I love that about her. I wish it was a little bit more contained, but I love that about her. You know, you can say it's bossy, you can say it's leadership. Hey, I hope she never loses the ability to speak out and say exactly what it is that she wants, okay? I'm so inspired by my child. And, so how good does it feel? How good does it feel saying no? How good does it feel saying, well, we can't afford that yet? Or, no, now is not the right time. Or you say, maybe next time. You know, gosh darn well, next time it's not happening. But you say maybe next time because you feel so bad and you feel guilty. So now let's create a new story in our head. No, you might not be there yet, sis, but you're getting there, okay? You're getting there. And so let's say that you do go 100% debt-free. And now it's not that you're just the yes mom. You're not just the yes mom that can go in and say yes to the $15 toy or the $14.99 toy or the $29.99 toy. It is your daughter's 6th birthday. And man, you have skimped, you have sacrificed, and you've been going to the Dollar Tree for the last 3 or 4 years. But now you're 100% debt-free. Now you have a savings account that's built up. Now you have a nest egg. And now you get to be the yes mom. And so now it's not just a matter of getting 3 or 4 or 5 presents from the Dollar Tree, but you're able to go out and you're able to drop $300 on your daughter's party. And guess what? It's not just presents. It's going to be a whole party. You get to invite all of her kindergarten class. There's going to be the streamers, and there's going to be a petting zoo, and there's going to be face painting, and you're going to really do it up because, man, your little girl is 6 years old, and why not give her the world because you can? Why not allow her to feel the love and to just receive that this is her special day, and it is all about her, and there's nothing that you won't do. If she wants the most expensive pony to be able to ride on, then that's what you're going to do because you can, because you get to say yes. And it's going to be all her favorite colors. She loves pink and she loves purple, and you're going to have that, and you're going to have some gold accent. You're going to have this amazing horse cake because she loves horses. And so you're going to have this amazing horse cake there, and it's going to be incredible. Why are you not creating those scenarios in your head? Why are we not coming up with better words and better feelings when it comes to our money mindset? My friend, you are not unworthy. You are so worthy of money. You are so worthy of success. You are so worthy of giving your family the best case scenario because you can. And I don't know who told you that you couldn't, but I'm here to tell you that you can. And so a couple things that I've had to do also is just be intentional, catch myself whenever I find myself having a negative feeling, whenever I find myself having a negative words or a negative thought, making sure I don't entertain those things. And so I wrote down 3 things that I think are going to be very beneficial for you. So grab a pen and paper, make sure you write these down. I am huge about declarations. Now, I absolutely love Tony Robbins. I went to one of his events. I highly encourage going to UPW, Unleash the Power Within. It is worth every stinking penny. I drank the Tony Robbins juice and I'll never be the same. And so I love that Tony Robbins is all about incantation. It's not just like a fluffy affirmation that we're going to say one time, but it's like a full embodiment thing, okay? It's our mind, it's our spirit, it's our energy, it's this full body thing, an incantation. It's like a declaration of what we're gonna do. And so I have created some declarations in my life, and from time to time I change them up because they might just get a little stale, or maybe I've evolved, or whatever. I just need to spice it up and keep myself on my toes. I like to surprise myself from time to time. And so I wrote down 3 things that I wanna share with you, and I wrote these down for you. You're welcome. You can take them. But the first one is money is always making its way to me. Man, what if we showed up in our life and we just said, God, money is always making its way to me. And we got excited about money. And we envisioned little money dollars floating on a cloud. Like money is always making its way to me. It always wants to come to me because I am responsible and because I love it. Because I love money. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm not going to love money at the detriment of myself, my family, nothing like that. Okay. I'm not obsessed with money, but I enjoy money and I want more of it to come my way because I know I'm able to not only make a bigger difference in my family and the legacy and my mission that I'm called to, but also make an impact in the world. The more I have, the more I can give. The more I have, the more I can serve. Man, money is always making its way to me. The second one is money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Oh my gosh, how many of us show up with an unworthiness mindset because we believe that money is hard work. We believe that, and I'm not saying don't work hard. That's not what I'm saying. You need to work hard, but it doesn't need to be hard work, right? There's a difference there. And so money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Man, it just makes its way to me. I do not have to prove myself. I don't need to justify myself. I don't need to do anything crazy. I can stand in alignment and I can stand in agreement that money is always making its way to me and it's coming easily and effortlessly. Doesn't that just feel good? It feels light. It feels right. It feels good. I like that. And then last, it is safe for me to receive abundance. It's safe. It's okay. I'm not going to squander it all away. I don't need to bear hug it. I don't need to suffocate it. Therefore, I don't have any more. It is safe for me to receive abundance. It's safe. It's safe. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't have a giant X on my back. I'm not this hoarder. It doesn't matter what people think or people say. It doesn't matter if I make a ton of money and I sit on it, throw it under my mattress. Doesn't matter if I make a ton of money and give it all away. It's not up for you to decide what I do with my money, right? And so it's safe for me to receive abundance because I know I'm a good person. And I know that I'm listening to the voice of Jesus and I'm going to be guided by that. Now, whether he guides me to go to Guatemala or to buy a Gucci belt, that is up to the Lord, okay? But it is safe for me to receive abundance. It is safe for me to walk in abundance. It's safe for me to think about abundance because I get to. because abundance isn't just for everybody else. It is also for me too. So my friend, that is all I have for you today. I want to know, what money mindset of unworthiness do you need to start? Nip it in the bud. Okay, I listed them off. Are you the victim? Are you the negotiator? Are you the avoider? Do you self-sabotage? What is it that you do? If you're watching YouTube, I want you to drop it in the comments right now. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, thank you guys so much for paying the fee. Share this with someone that you know needs to increase their money mindset, because I am telling you, if you get your mindset right, man, it just opens up all these pathways, and you work hard, you put some legs to those prayers, and I'm telling you, your whole life will change. Love you guys. Mayfield out.